You won't believe what I'm about to tell you. A few weeks ago, I stumbled upon this mind-blowing piece of history that sent chills down my spine. We're talking about UFOs swarming the White House, folks. Yeah, you heard that right. Beau, the freaking White House. Now, let me set the scene for you. It's July 1952, smack in the middle of the Cold War. Everyone's on edge, looking over their shoulders, wondering if the Russians are going to make a move. But what happens next? Something way more bizarre than any Cold War paranoia could cook up. It all started on a hot summer night, July 19th to be exact. Air traffic controllers at Washington National Airport spot something weird on their radar. Not one, not two, but a whole bunch of unidentified blips zooming around the sky. These things are moving like nothing they've ever seen before. We're talking speeds and maneuvers that would turn a fighter jet into a pile of scrap metal. But here's where it gets really freaky. The controllers look out the window, and what do they see? Bright orange lights dancing across the sky, right above the Capitol building. Can you imagine? You're just doing your job, watching planes take off and land, and suddenly you're in the middle of a sci-fi movie. Now, you might be thinking, okay, maybe it was just a one-time thing, right? Wrong. This wasn't some one-and-done deal. These UFOs came back for an encore a week later, on July 26th. And this time, they brought friends. We're talking about a full-on light show over the most important building in the country. The military, of course, freaks out. They scramble jets to intercept these things. But get this. Every time a jet gets close, the UFOs vanish into thin air. Poof. Gone. It's like they're playing some cosmic game of hide-and-seek with our best pilots. You're probably wondering, what did the president think about all this? Well, let me tell you, President Truman was not a happy camper. He demands answers, and fast. Boo. The Air Force is running around like headless chickens, trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Now, here's where things get even weirder. The official explanation. Temperature inversions. Yeah, you heard that right. They tried to tell everyone that it was just some quirky weather phenomenon, causing false radar readings and light reflections. But, come on, since when does weird weather outrun fighter jets? And get this, it wasn't just a few crackpots who saw these things. We're talking about experienced pilots, air traffic controllers, and even folks on the street. Hundreds of witnesses, all describing the same thing. Bright lights, impossible speeds, the works. You know what's really freaky? This wasn't just a one-off event. For 2 whole weeks, these UFOs kept popping up. It was like they were casing the joint, checking out our defenses. Makes you wonder what they were looking for, doesn't it? No, I know what you're thinking. If this really happened, why haven't I heard about it before? Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's like someone hit the delete button on this chunk of history. But trust me, it's all there if you dig deep enough. Declassified documents, eyewitness accounts, the works. So, what does it all mean? Were we really visited by aliens back in '52? Or was it some top-secret government project gone haywire? Maybe it was the Russians pulling some next-level psychological warfare. The truth is, we still don't know. And that's what makes it so darn creepy. Just imagine it. You're sitting in your living room, watching Ed Sullivan, or whatever was on TV back then. Suddenly, you look out the window and see a fleet of glowing objects buzzing around the White House. It's enough to make your hair stand on end, right? This whole incident, it really makes you wonder what else is out there. What other secrets are hiding in plain sight? It's like we're living in a world where reality is stranger than fiction, and the truth is always just out of reach. I gotta tell you, researching this stuff keeps me up at night. Every time I hear a weird noise outside or see a strange light in the sky, I can't help but think, is this it? Are they coming back? It's both terrifying and exciting at the same time. So, next time you're in DC, take a good look at the sky above the White House. Who knows? Maybe you'll catch a glimpse of something unexplainable. Just remember, the truth is out there, folks. And sometimes it's a lot closer to home than we think. Well, that's all I've got for you today. I hope this little trip down conspiracy lane gave you some chills. Remember to keep your eyes on the skies and your tinfoil hats at the ready. Until next time, stay spooky, my friends.